Hey guys, Luke here. Wanted to give you a little bit of information on the Traxxas Rustler VXL. This is the brushless version. This is a super nice car. As time goes on and I've had it for a while, I kind of have some tips and tricks to give to you, some information that you might find helpful. If you don't have one of these, well, first of all, you're really missing out. They're extremely fast. If you have one, you may or may not know how awesome they already are. If you don't know, it's probably because you haven't driven it with a lithium battery. There's a big difference between driving this on a nickel metal battery and on a lithium battery. Now the VXL brushless here, it's a really nice system. I'll take the top off of here so you can see it. In the back here, it's got the Volinian motor. This is from Traxxas, and it uses the let me turn around here so you can see. Uses the VXL 3S speed control. Really nice speed control. I noticed that it gets a little bit warm, so I've actually just ordered a fan for mine. They make a little fan. There's actually a couple different ones. You can get the one that's from Volinian. It's actually, I found it on Amazon for like 15 and some change shipped. What it does, it clips right over top of the fins here and keeps the ESC cool while you're driving. Now there's actually an auxiliary output right here specifically meant for that, so you don't have to do any wiring or anything. It's plug and play. Should be real easy. Now you'll notice I have the nickel metal battery in mine right now. This is a great battery for, you know, just tooling around out in the street or whatever. It'll go pretty fast. You know, I'd say it'll hit 40, no problem on the nickel battery. When you switch this over to a lithium, my recommendation would be to use a 3-cell. That's 11.1 volts. I got one from Traxxas that was 5,000 milliamp hours. It just changes the way this thing behaves completely. It's actually amazing the difference between running this on lithium and not. So, a couple different things. With the nickel metal battery, it's got a ton of power. It's a wheelie machine. With lithium, it's actually a little uncontrollable. So the first thing you're going to want to do is definitely get a wheelie bar for it. I put this green Traxxas one on the back right here. Really nice wheelie bar. Seems to hold up pretty well. It's adjustable. It's got 4 different angles on the back, so you can pop it out. You can adjust it so it's real low, a little higher, and then all the way up if you want to ride longer wheelies. Pretty nice, so pretty durable. I've slammed it around and haven't had any trouble. The second thing that you're going to really want to focus on are these shock towers. The ones that come on here are real thin. They're pieces of crap. I picked up these ones on Amazon. These are made by ST Racing. They were, let's see, I think 15 or 18 bucks for the back, and same for the front. Absolutely necessary. I got mine in red anodized. You can get them in blue, silver. There's a bunch of different colors. You need the ones that are a little bit stronger. You know, the way the body mounts work and you know, the abuse that they're going to hold up to is going to be a lot better than the ones that come on it. Now, one other thing I really want to point out to you is down here, where you put the battery in, it comes with a little slot for the wires to come out of the top. If you're going to use anything but a Traxxas batteries, the wires come out of the center of the battery. I'll show you what I mean. Any other type of battery, they don't do that. So if you look right here, they're lined up in the center, and Traxxas lithiums are the same way. Any other battery, nickel metals aren't too bad, but lithiums are going to come out the side right here. Now the problem with that is when you put it in, you slide it down in here, if the wires are over here, it's going to hit the edge of this plastic piece right there, and it's a real tight fit as it is. So what I did is I took they call this the upper deck. Let me zoom out a little bit so you can see this piece right here in the front that runs from here all the way up. 2 screws hold it in the front, 2 in the back. I took that off and I took a little Dremel and notched it out right here. And I did that just so the wires will fit up without ripping. I think that's absolutely essential, because here's the deal. You can buy the Traxxas Onyx 3-cell LiPo for 50 bucks. The Traxxas one is 75. So there's a big difference there, and if you're going to have a couple of them, you know, it'll save you some money. And the Duratrax ones are really nice. There's nothing great about going with the, you know, the Traxxas ones really. So made that little mod for my lipo. The other thing you're going to want to do here, let me tilt it up. This ESC right here, the mount, is a little too low. It's fine for nickel metal batteries, but if you get a 3-cell lipo, you can't slide it in there quite right because this little screw mount in the front, if you notice here, it actually tore my nickel metal battery, and it'll tear your lipo, and that's the last thing you want. So what I did is I took this off. There's 4 screws underneath it, and put washers underneath it, just thin washers. It picked it up just enough to where it's not as tight of a fit, and it works perfectly. So another quick and easy thing you can do, just lift that ESC up in the air a little bit. This thing's been awesome for me. It runs great. The battery, the nickel metal battery, gets a little bit hot because it uses a ton of juice. You know, if you vary your throttle a little bit, it shouldn't be too bad, but I've had mine get extremely hot. Overall, this is a really nice car. I've just been running the factory tires on it. They do a great job. They hook up real well, you know, and pack dirt on the asphalt. I can see them getting tore up pretty quick on the asphalt though. They can be a little slippery in grass, but I mean, this thing stands straight up on the back end, so you don't really have to worry about wheel slippage too much. The front tires are alright for packed and for asphalt, but they do push out. The front end pushes out a lot in the grass, you know, if it's wet at all, or real loose stuff, sand. Sand actually isn't too bad, but I'm definitely going to find something else to go with. I don't know what as of yet, but definitely recommend this car. I'll try and put up some videos of it ripping it up. It's absolutely insane. Like literally, it's uncontrollable. So definitely takes a good deal of skill once you get a LiPo battery in here to drive this efficiently and effectively. So if you have any questions or comments, leave them below and I'll be glad to get back to you. Thanks.